47, aka Wolfkeen, and welcome to another edition of Wolfkeens Thoughts. Oh boy, this is gonna be an interesting one because I'm pretty sure you've known for a while Sony has been very adamant about the whole idea of cross-platform play. While they do allow it for some games for like PC and for some even like mobile devices, Sony has been very adamant against the whole idea of doing cross-platform play with anything involving Microsoft or even the Switch. To the point that we've seen games like Minecraft get released, we've seen games like Rocket League go through cross-platform play, we've also seen games like Fortnite, which is the biggest example of the bunch, and we're also seeing companies like Bethesda with their own like, you know, like the Elder Scrolls Legends card game, where they're also trying to do cross-platform play. And Sony has just been so adamant against this whole idea of, we don't need cross-platform play, or some stuff of that nature. And unfortunately, it's just becoming more and more of an issue because it's pretty much showing exactly what Sony's agenda really is. It's not about protecting the kids or protecting the consumers from unmonitored situations like they say it is. You can tell that they're doing this primarily for the bottom dollar. They're primarily doing this because they want people to play their platform, because they want people to buy their platform, and because they want people to support their platform. Pretty much this article is from Go Nintendo, and basically what they say is, well, this is the most straightforward and honest answer Sony has given as to why they block cross-platform play on Fortnite. PS4 players cannot play with Xbox One or Switch players, while Xbox One Switch can play no problem. Sony has addressed this before, but now CEO Kenichiro Yoshida has given the most succinct answer yet. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that word correctly, but on cross-platform, our way of thinking is always that PlayStation is the best place to play. Fortnite, I believe, partnered with PlayStation 4 is the best experience for users. That's our belief. What? I mean, do I even need to say anything about how absolutely backwards and otherwise this statement is? It's literally it's literally just like, everybody else sucks except me. Everybody else isn't good at this except me. Everybody else's food sucks except mine. It's that whole mentality of, nah, mine's is better than yours, even when you have no proof to back that up. Now, I know, I will agree, Sony is right now the industry leader when it comes to the consoles. I mean, after Xbox One's unbelievably horrible launch where they tried to have always online DRM and even block used games, and then Sony capitalizing on that to basically jumpstart themselves. And then, of course, you have the Switch, which, yes, it's doing well, but it could use more games, and it's not really a conventional console like the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One is. And even then, Microsoft has always struggled with software. They're great when it comes to hardware. The Xbox One X is stupidly powerful, I can give it that. And not to mention, like I said, they are doing well in the hardware department in terms of controllers, consoles, and otherwise. But Sony are right now killing them in terms of software, when not only they're exclusives, but just, you know, like just having generally games that people want to play. But unfortunately, this mindset that Sony is having, it's making me believe that that might change very soon. And what I mean by that is, look at the PS2. The PS2 was the best-selling console of all time for a while. So when the PS3 started coming around, what happened? Sony tried to sell it to us for $599 US for 60 gigabytes of memory. $600. Not even the consoles right now are at that price. Like, look at the PS4 and Xbox One. They were $400 when they first came out. They dropped to $300, but then they released an even better version for $400. None of the consoles have ever hit that, I believe. Like, so we're hitting this point now where Sony are starting to become very full of themselves in believing that, oh, our platform is the best place to play. Oh, by the way, guys, can we meme that statement? Can we just meme this statement? Like, let me pull it back on my computer real quick. Can we just meme this statement that says, on cross-platform play, our way of thinking is always that PlayStation is the best place to play. Fortnite, I believe, partnered with PlayStation 4 is the best experience for users. That's our belief. Can we just meme that? Can we turn that into a meme by putting other games in there like, Doom, I believe, partnered with PlayStation 4 is the best experience for users. That's our belief. Or we can go even further and we can even go any further and say Destiny, I believe, partnered with PlayStation 4 is the best experience for users. That's our belief. I know someone's gonna laugh at me or tell me that I'm a complete another moron, but let's face it, it's like that statement that Blue Hole Entertainment brought up about, we are afraid that Fortnite might be like, you know, like copying the experience which PUBG is known for. Like, that statement, I feel like we need to meme that statement, because holy shit, does Sony deserve to get, like, castrated for this. Especially considering that they've known people have been complaining at them for a while about cross-platform play. I know many people are trying to say, oh, it's just a Fortnite issue, it's not really related to me. It will be. There are many companies that want to do cross-platform play for their games. Like, Rocket League wants to do more cross-platform, but Sony aren't really going along with it. Minecraft wants to do cross-platform with other consoles as well, but Sony isn't allowing it. Elder Scrolls Legends, I mean, Bethesda literally said that cross-platform is non-negotiable. Watch Sony still refuse it, and that means we might not even get that game. Granted, it's a card game, but still, you gotta think about this kind of stuff. It starts off small now, but if we allow this to get any larger or get any worse, Sony's just going to keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it, especially considering that they lock away Epic Game accounts away from being away, so that if you log into your Epic Games account on the PlayStation, you can't log in on any other platform. How would you feel if you were, let's say, if they allowed Warframe to have cross-platform play? Like, you could bring your data from the PC version over to another platform. Like, you know, Warframe's coming to Switch pretty soon, so it's like, you know what? I want to play Warframe on the go. I want to play Warframe on Switch. But then you want to, or maybe you want to play it on the PlayStation 4. Like, let's say, oh, I got Warframe on PlayStation 4, but then they say, hey, cross-platform play is coming, and you can, like, transfer your character in between platforms. So you try to transfer your PS4 character to the PC character, and it says, "Oh, you're only allowed to link one. We can't let you link this account to the PC. If you want to link a new account to the new platform, you have to create a new account altogether." That's the situation we could find ourselves in the future. And let's be fair, guys. If we become complacent about this, it will happen. People became complacent about microtransactions, and now look what's happening. Only now people are beginning to fight back. If we don't fight back against this stuff now, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to affect the industry in a more negative way, and then we're all going to be kicking ourselves because we probably could have done something earlier, but because we waited so long, it's now harder to try to stop it. We can't let Sony keep doing this, because if Sony keeps going with the route that they're going, they're going to try to nickel and dime us with the PS5. I promise you they will. They're going to pull a PS3 with the PS5. And I feel bad for that, because Sony comes up with some great exclusives. So if they don't learn where the they need to go, they're going to end up killing themselves at the end of the day, and I really, really don't want to see that. Because I've always been a Sony fan for the longest, but I'm not going to, like, blind myself to its issues. Sony, you need to shape up, and you need to stop being so anti-consumer, because you're playing the long game right now. If you continue playing the long game the way you are, it's going to eventually catch up with you later. As I say all the time, and as I've said to many people, the person who wants too much from life risks losing absolutely everything, but the person who wants too little from life might not get anything at all. Sony is falling into the person who wants too much, and they're about to lose it all if they aren't careful. Probably not all of it, but you get what I'm trying to say. So with that said, what do you think about my thoughts about Sony and their stance on cross-platform play and this article in general? Do you disagree with me? Do you have your own thoughts that you want to bring up? Go ahead and leave your comments down below, and we'll discuss it in the comment section. So until next time, I'm Keen47, aka Wolfkeen. I hope you enjoy, and until next time, guys, and I hit my mic, damn it. Take care.